And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Well, with the season right near the halfway point, what better time to check in and see what rookies have helped their teams the most and how they stack up in the rookie race as they all vie for Rookie of the Year. Well, you look at Edgecombe. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
This is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
He has to be. The thing that's impressed me most is his mental toughness. He's got the kind of poise that you just don't see in a lot of rookies.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. At the guard positions, Halliburton and Nembhard. In the front court, the forwards, Mathurin and Siakam. And it's Toppin in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Philadelphia, the incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Maxey out there with Jared McCain. And it's Edgecombe in at the 3. Greg, in the middle of a season like this, what possible road bumps could teams run into?
Well, I think it's important that players not fall into that trap of looking too far ahead, right? This is when it's important for a team to stay focused and be in the moment. These are the dog days of the season.
Here's Edgecombe. The Pacers making the shot. Maxey, that's a two-pointer. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Recognize the D is closing in. Maxey letting it go.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. I asked him what his strategy was for slowing down Tyrese Halliburton, and he said to guard him tightly. Even when he's dribbling the ball up the floor, I want us to be aggressive. I don't want him to have any breathing room. Let's see how much pressure they bring tonight against him. Back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
So locked in from range, Maxey almost makes it look effortless.
And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll of an incurred tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
First team foul.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Pass to Toppin. And he banks in the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Tapping a screen on Simmons. Here's Siakam. And Simmons with the rebound.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
In the corner, it's McCain. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. 9-point game. The 3. And McCain pulls it down. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Here's Simmons. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Simmons, coming off a solid outing against Miami. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Some changes for Philadelphia. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Edgecombe. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Jared McCain. Oubre for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists tonight. 50 seconds left to play in the first. McConnell against Maxey. Fires from deep. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Walker against Simmons. Shoots over Walker. No good from Simmons. Pacers trail by 12. 3 seconds separate the shot clock in game. Huff. Good on the three-point shot.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Maxey passes to Simmons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jarace Walker.
Love to see this commitment from Simmons, taking it to the defense on the inside.
The first free throw is good. No good on the second free throw. Over in the corner, Shepherd. And Indiana, another three.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
On the court for Indiana. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. Shepherd out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Huff in at the 5, roaming the paint. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, guys. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from McConnell.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Drives to the hoop. No one near Shepherd as he lets it go. Again, Indiana.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Edgecombe, he's checked in for the 76ers. James comes in for Jared McCain. And Indiana with the change here, too. McClung's checked in, and that one, good.
Capitalizing from the interior. Shots like this really help James's confidence.
And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quentin Grimes, a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick, B.J. Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, this summer saw the first ever 7-team trade in the NBA. You might wonder why it makes sense to involve so many parties, but basically teams have more flexibility salary-wise in these multi-team deals. It is enough to make your head spin, guys. This is where things are headed.
Big moves indeed. All right, Johns, we appreciate the update. Halliburton with it. He's picked up by James, and James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
The Pacers making a change here. Toppin's checked in. Pass to McConnell. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
And the shot goes in.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Now, here's Nesmith. McConnell in the corner. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You look at Siakam. With the voting as it is now, it looks like he'll miss out on a spot in the starting lineup for the East.
Yeah, and not even in the top 10, but it shouldn't take away from what he's done this year. It's been a very good season for him.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Outside for Halliburton. And Indiana, another three.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
The 76ers leading. James right side. Oubre, good.
A legitimate sniper from distance. Love seeing Oubre Jr. shoot it with such precision.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And Maxey subbed in for James. The Pacers also with a sub. Huff's jacked in. Here he goes. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. This game against Indiana, the first time they've met this year. Pass to Embiid. And here's Oubre. Here's Maxey. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Maxey's got 7.
And Maxey's shot selection is diverse. Such a confident scorer.
And Quentin Grimes gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Isaiah Jackson, he's checked in for the Pacers. Nembhard finds Jackson. It's over Embiid. Indiana again missing. The 76ers leading by 7. Pass to Grimes. Here's Edgecombe. Nembhard covering. 2 points. That one goes.
Nice play by Edgecombe. He has the strength and body control to finish.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. A nice shot by Halliburton.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Oubre passes to Maxey. Embiid from outside. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 5.
Just another thing that makes Embiid unguardable. He can hit shots from any spot on the floor.
Outside Mathurin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
That free throw missing. The Pacers making a switch here. And he's good on the second. Pass to Edgecombe. With 1 on the clock, and it's good on the way in. Edgecombe's got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And that concludes the first half. 76ers lead by 11. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Joel, the reserves have been awesome so far. What are you seeing from them?
The bench has helped us a lot. They've come in, they scored the ball, they've got to stop, so we're going to need them to keep it going.
Helps to have backup. Good luck in the second half.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Philadelphia 76ers.
I have some research here that might explain everything. Apparently 3 is more than 2. They keep making threes. That's why they're ahead.
I can't even begin to tell you how profound that was, big fella. Okay, fellas, now a look at the sharpshooters lining up for the three-point contest.
As the reigning three-point expert here on the set, Ernie, I can officially verify any of those guys could win it. Deep pool this year.
Wait. What makes you the expert?
Because I was in the three-point contest. You know that, right?
Oh, that's right. I was there.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Tyrese Halliburton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
So it's the Pacers now. They trail by 11. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
The young stars, Simmons and Embiid at the 4 and 5. Axie out there with Jared McCain. And it's Edgecombe in at the 3, the small forward. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, Pascal Siakam's veteran presence is hugely valuable to this Pacers team. Coach Rick Carlisle said, quote, his experience is really important to us. He doesn't get rattled, his personality stays consistent, but things get frantic in games. He is a calming influence on our young players. Back to you.
A cagey veteran. Allie, we thank you very much. Simmons against Siakam. Back to Toppin. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got 5 assists in the game. Philadelphia moving the ball. Pass to Simmons. Axie on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Axie's got 10.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about that? Simmons stays strong and gets the and one chance.
And it just seems like the Pacers have really shaken up the league, Greg, with their fast-paced, aggressive style.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton and Pascal Siakam, 2 star players who thrive in this up-tempo style. And if you look at the roster around them, the pieces fit.
And for Simmons, everyone in the league agrees that the talent is there. It comes down to the help and being in the right situation.
Siakam, the bounce pass. And Toppin throws it down.
Oh, he's been doing all he can to keep this competitive, but he needs some support.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
James checked in for the 76ers. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Here's Halliburton. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Maxey. It's stolen by Nembhard. Throws it up high, and Embiid with the steal. Simmons inside. Defended by Mathurin. James dishes to Simmons. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. James, no good. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. It's a 13-point game. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
James against Mathurin. And James throws it down.
And you see right there, Bronny James can attack the rim with force.
1:51 left to play in the third. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Some changes for Indiana. Aaron Nesmith is checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Halliburton. And Simmons slams it in.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Indiana's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. In the corner, it's Nesmith. And Nesmith with the slam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Toppin kicks to Halliburton. Here's Halliburton. Good on the shot, and then shaves the lead to single digits. Halliburton's got 17 now.
And when you have Halliburton's size as a guard, you should be comfortable working inside.
Simmons passes to James. Simmons sets a screen for James. Toppin with the steal. To the inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Jaime Jaquez comes in for Simmons. Kelly Oubre's checked in for James. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Maxi. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. 9 feet out. And it's Grimes with the rebound.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Down low, Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the fourth. 76ers on top, up by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Shepherd out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Huff in at the 5. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
It's deflected. McConnell scanning the floor. Again, Indiana.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Outside, Maxey beyond the arc. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
They're giving him a little too much space out there. That's his 3rd triple since halftime.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Halliburton's checked in for Shepherd. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks. In the corner, it's Neesmith. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 4. And Grimes has it in the corner. A quick shot there, and it's off target. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. Simmons comes in for Kelly Oubre. And Jared McCain subbed in for Quentin Grimes. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Nembhard. And that one, good. Nembhard's got the lead up to 1 now for the Pacers.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Mathurin. Oh, the dunk!
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
McCain outside. Maxey fires. And down goes the 3.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Outside Mathurin. It's Nembhard on the wing. McCain defending. Cleared away by McCain.
Nice reaction defensively. Determined to make that a difficult shot.
Puts it up. Rebounded by Halliburton.
Really thought he had this one. And the defense, they were giving it to him.
Siakam. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
Massive hoop there from Siakam. We've seen him do it in the finals. This guy showing he's made for big moments.
Simmons, a screen on Tucker. Now Simmons, pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now Mathurin. Missed on the 3. Here's Maxey. Outside Simmons. McCain. And the 3 misses. Indiana trailing here. Outside Halliburton. Down low, Halliburton puts it in.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
The putback cleared away by Mathurin. And so here is Indiana. Outside Nembhard. And get the 3. Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
Now Maxey. Down he goes for 3.
Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. And what's their best move at this point?
And looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Here's Toppin.
An unpredictable guard. Halliburton has a great feel for when to score and when to pass.
And stolen by Siakam. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. A 3-pointer. Good.
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Well, how about the poise he showed there, making this a 2-possession game.
Put your hands together for your Philadelphia 76ers TNT.
Maxey. The 3 goes down.
When it comes down to crunch time, Maxey wants the ball in his hands.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
Maxey, he drills the 3.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Halliburton fires. Oh, and right time and right place defending there. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. The incredible Simmons and Embiid down low. Maxey out there with Jared McCain. And it's Edgecombe in at the 3 spot. McCain outside. Embiid Embiid on the offensive glass.
Hammering the offensive glass. Embiid putting that big size to use.
And Indiana shooting so well. The offensive execution has been brilliant. 66% from the field.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
McCain buries the deep ball.
And doesn't like to see an exciting rookie making plays for his team. Edgecombe knows he needs to be a guy who facilitates for their offense.
Here's Halliburton. Misses the three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Now Maxey. Right side Simmons. Edgecombe with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Clock at 4. Launches it. Embiid. Rim rocker. Joel Embiid.
The guy you want to have the ball. Embiid, this man is a superstar.
Pacers trail by 5. Halliburton. He's off from 3.
That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Simmons. And it doesn't go. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Halliburton. Jumper is off.
They say it's a make or miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Simmons. No good from 3. Maxey against Halliburton. Beyond the arc. Embiid there for the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third personal foul. Second.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Ben Simmons.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock moving against them right now.
And guys, there's just an air about Halliburton. He has such belief in his abilities, and eventually others start to believe.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throw now.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're down by 5. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Huge finish from Halliburton. From the moment he entered the league, Tyrese has been clutch.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game. And the Pacers call time here. 19 seconds left in the first overtime. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
And once Halliburton hits his stride, there's just very little you can do defensively, proving how dominant he can be.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Siakam fires. Here's Halliburton. The 3 is off. Maxey It's in! So Philadelphia wins it. They escape with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Please get home safely and make sure you come back soon.
I'm here with Ben Simmons, and Ben, you were setting the table. How aggressive were you looking to be, attacking and finding your open teammates?
Trying to make plays. That's what I do. I try to share the ball, try to make the right play, so I'm happy I did that.
And you do it well. Thanks, Ben.
Terrific job, Allie. Thank you so much. That was enjoyable. And that about wraps it up. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Maxey.